Hey, have you ever wanted to connect with someone in Spanish but found yourself lost for words at the most awkward moment? I totally get it. Today, we're talking about how to break through those awkward silences and keep a conversation flowing, even if your Spanish vocabulary isn't where you want it to be. I'm going to show you a super fun game that will help you break the ice and have more natural conversations without feeling stuck in those what do I say now moments. Welcome back to my little corner. I'm Gabriela and let's learn some Spanish together. I get it. Trying to be spontaneous in a conversation can be tricky, right? You start chatting, everything's going fine, and then silence. That awkward pause when you've run out of your go-to topics, or the small talk you've practiced to death hits a dead end. When I was trying my best to speak English, I used to kind of handle the conversation until boom! It was like being stuck in an elevator. Suddenly, I had no clue what to say next. The good news, it happens to everyone. And you don't need a huge vocabulary to get through it smoothly. The fix is simple, and I'm here to show you how. Alright, let's break down the key ingredients of a conversation. There is a few to keep in mind. Asking questions, giving descriptions, explaining things, telling stories, and yes, having some fun with it. Especially that last one, you definitely don't need a big vocabulary for it, really. And if it's your first time here, heads up, I've got other videos on giving descriptions and telling stories. I'll leave those links up here for you, okay? So, today we'll talk about asking questions. You already know how to do this in your native language, and maybe you are even great at it. But the point here is that asking questions keeps the conversation flowing and can lead to all kind of interesting, unpredictable places, depending on what you ask, of course. So what's the deal with asking? Asking is like a magic button that opens up new scenarios. But here's a catch. If you only stick to your well-rehearsed sentences, yep, the ones from every Spanish grammar book, you might get stuck faster than you think. Asking, ¿cuál es tu color favorito? Or ¿de dónde eres? Is basically a fast track to a dead end. So, why not trying something else? How can you get comfortable asking offbeat or fan questions? Well, you can practice while playing, and you know how much I love playing games. So let me show you how, but first, just a quick note, I send out a weekly newsletter packed with exercises and tips to boost your Spanish conversation skills. Hit the link in the description to sign up and start making progress today. And don't forget to smash that like button to show me some love. Alright, so here we are, my favorite part of the video, showing the game. Alright, so you might be wondering, what do I mean by asking questions, right? So it's kind of like when we are in a conversation, as I already mentioned, if we are like, asking, what is your favorite color? Where are you from? This is gonna come to a dead end. But if we take like a more like a playful approach to the conversation, then we're gonna have more things to talk about and we might find something that we have in common, right? So the game goes like this. First, you're gonna say something like, tell me 3 things that you've done when you were young, but one of the things is gonna be a lie, yeah? And the other person needs to guess which one it's true, which one it's a lie. Okay, so let's see how we play together. It's so much fun and you can do it in any formal or informal situation. Let's see it. Claro. Claro.
Ok. Cuando era joven, tuve un hermano y una hermana.
Ok.
Y cuando era más joven, ¿Cómo se dice used to do something?
Solía,
Solía.
solía.
Solía salir de aviones.
¿Cómo de aviones?
¿Cómo? Aviones significa airplane.
Sí,
Sí, sí.
salir.
Salir de aviones. ¿Cómo se dice? Skydive.
Ah, solía hacer skydive.
No, salía a hacer skydive.
Ajá. Ok.
Y cuando era joven, más joven, no era un niño, viví en California.
Ok. Cuando eras joven, tenías un hermano y una hermana. También te gustaba hacer skydive. Y viviste en California.
Sí,
Yo creo que es mentira que viviste en California.
sí,
¿En serio?
sí.
Soy súper buena.
Okay.
Cuéntame del skydive. See, so this is what we're looking for. First, building up this connection out of nowhere. And the guessing game is going to give you insights about the other person. Maybe they will share details about their personal life that you didn't know before. And not only, it's going to work as a catalyzer of new questions. So immediately after, I'm like, tell me more about skydiving. What is that? What? I didn't even think about it before that you could do it. So this is what we're looking for. We're looking this connection with people in general. Yeah. So try this game. You don't need to have a great vocabulary. You just need to have the desire of jumping in the unknown, like in the unpredictable path of a conversation. So go ahead and ask. Tell me 3 things about you. 1 needs to be a lie, and let's get creative about it. So let's go back to the rest of the video over there because I'm gonna explain you more tips. Pretty simple, right? The key here is training your reaction and your ability to come up with spontaneous thoughts. Now, don't get me wrong. Conversations don't always have to be serious or 100% true. No, really, I mean it. When you invite someone into an interaction like this, you're instantly building rapport. Why? Because one of you will likely come up with something funny or wild, and from there, you'll definitely have more to talk about. Plus, it's always fun to see how well or not so well you know each other. I'm terrible at this, by the way. I always think I know my students really well, and they constantly surprise me with their answers, which I absolutely love. So, no more tips. Go ahead and try this game with a friend at dinner or with any conversation partner you have. Thank you for being here. And for the ones interacting with me in the newsletter, big thank you. It was great reading you. I will try your tips and see you the next time. Ciao, 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 ciao.